market for Hifi has been nothing short of wild lately. After Binance announced that it would delist Hifi on September 17, 2025, many expected the token to crash, but instead, it pulled off a dramatic rebound. In fact, at its peak, Hifi surged more than 600% in a short span, largely driven by a short squeeze and panic buying among traders trying to cover positions. That surge, though spectacular, was followed by a sharp correction. Once Binance delisting and reduced liquidity kicked in, price dropped heavily, losing nearly half of its gains in some periods. Because Hifi's liquidity was concentrated, Binance trading pairs accounted for about 43% of its volume during the pump. The removal of that major trading venue fragmented volume and amplification of volatility became inevitable. Despite that, Hifi still shows signs of life beneath the chaos. The protocol claims to have surpassed a $25 million TVL goal, indicating that there is still some real usage, especially given its niche as a fixed-rate, fixed-term lending and borrowing platform. Its governance treasury also looks non-trivial, giving the team some runway to push forward despite setbacks. That said, regulatory and delisting headwinds loom large. South Korean exchanges have flagged Hifi as a monitored asset over transparency concerns, and such flags can scare exchanges off or trigger further delistings. As for where Hifi might go next, analysts and forecasting models offer optimistic but risky paths. Some see a near-term rebound toward 13 cents as a critical resistance line, breaking and holding above that could open room toward 20 cents to 50 cents levels, assuming the protocol continues to build utility, stabilize liquidity, and attract users. In the most bullish scenarios, assuming strong adoption of real-world assets and lending growth, projections stretch into $1.20 to $1.50 over several years. But a failure to regain confidence or a breach of key support could drag Hifi back toward 5 to 8 cents or lower, especially if more exchanges exit. In short, Hifi has shown it can rewrite expectations in the short term, but its long-term success will depend heavily on rebuilding liquidity, proving actual adoption, and staying on good terms with regulators and exchanges. If you want, I can also pull up technical chart levels, supports or resistances, and a best-case or worst-case scenario for Hifi over the next 3 to 6 months. Do you want me to do that?